What do you mean by the power of connection, and how did you leverage it during those early stages of your business?
Yeah, well, when I jumped outside that box, James, I had no money, no media connections, and I think I actually had a little bit of credit card debt.
Put me back in the box. I need some help.
Put me back in the box. I need some help. And I thought, okay, what do I really, really want? And so I thought if I was going to start a business, the best way to start it was based on my values, because I knew that my values would attract the right people into my life. So I sat down and I was like, what do I really value? And I knew I was passionate and I wanted to be surrounded by passionate people. So that was the first value. The second one was integrity, because I didn't want to work with assholes and I don't have time for them. And the third one was delivery, because you only are as good as this last podcast chat or the people that you meet, and create and deliver impact for. So I had my values, and then I'm like, okay, well, I need to actually attract my first client. So I started making calls in Australia and I said, look, I've just started this brand communications agency. It's called Torstar. I'd like to meet, connect, see what we can do together. Boom, boom, boom. Everyone was hanging up the phone. And so I decided to switch my thinking, and I went back to my London days and I made a call to a lady who I'd coffee dated with a lot over there and said, look, I'm starting this business, this is what I want to do. And she goes, you would be brilliant at that. Let me introduce you to the #1 retail chain or department store in Australia. They're about to launch a supermodel in that market. Let me make a call. That's how I got my first client, right? So you need to have a marked client, no matter whether you've got a podcast or, you're promoting a brand. You have to have something that people go, wow, I want a slice of that, or I want to be a part of what you're creating. So I had the client, I had the supermodel, I had my values, and then I had to put into action how I was actually going to launch this. And again, no one would take my calls. And so I decided to sit down and say to myself, how am I going to build a really powerful network? The kind of network where people want to connect with me. They know that I can create and deliver impact, but most importantly, they advocate for my business. I think that's really important when you're building a business, whether it's your own or someone else's, you want advocacy. So I decided that I was going to commit to 3 coffee dates a week. One with someone I knew, one with someone I wanted to partner with, and one with someone completely outside my comfort zone. That attracted the world's top performing brands, Fortune, 500 companies, the most influential Hollywood celebrities and influencers into my life. But it was because I anchored everything to my values, my intent, my purpose. And I wasn't afraid to keep stepping outside of that box, because one of the things I said to myself was step outside your comfort zone every single day of the week through the power of coffee dates. That's how I created it.